of the building, through the passage here, and all the way down, you'll find the ablution block. From a distance, you'll see women and men. And then from that direction, then you know exactly where to go. Yeah, feel free, take notes. Come the time of Q&A or Q&R, as they popularly call it recently, questions and response or questions and answers. Please feel free, ask questions. I can't think of any other better learning like when you have an opportunity to ask a question. Because when you ask a question, an answer will be provided, and your mind will be, you know, to gain knowledge. So I would like us, without any waste of time, just to put our hands together as we welcome again back to the stage Pastor Mapinda as it leads this afternoon. Amen. Thank you.
I think this should be your. Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome back to those that have been with us during the morning session, and also welcome to those that are joining us for the first time in this session. This is a very important topic that we are also attempting to deal with. It is a topic that at face value it's one-dimensional, but I'm going to look at broader aspect of it with respect to before one gets married. Before I do, it means before one gets married. In other words, I want to center a relationship as something that one must pay attention to before he or she gets married, but also as something that has a potential to sustain or destroy marriage, depending on the premarital relationship that a person has. So, in my first book titled Marriage Encounter, I do indicate a bit on that, but in my last book on the art of meaningful relationship, again, I dwell deep there in terms of how can we embed meaning into a relationship. I open the first chapter with relationship types, and then thereafter I zoom into the importance of knowing the dangers of a relationship that has no meaning attached to it. It goes whichever direction the wind blows it to. So a relationship must be meaningful, and a relationship at the same time, not only meaningful, must have boundaries. So these are the things that I'm going to deal with. But then let's look at this topic, which is very important. Relationship dynamics. I will explain a relationship in the next few slides, but in this one, I'm just providing the context to the subject. One, when I say relationship is the nexus of life, I'm trying to say there is no life without a relationship. Whether we like it or not, life is designed such that it takes some kind of relationship. Even you look at your body, your health depends on the quality of the relationship between the body parts. once the relationship in one way or the other from your body parts is compromised, it leads to some form of disformity, some form of deformity or handicap. So that's how important relationship is. Relationship is not only from within, relationship is also between. In other words, there is self-relationship where you relate with yourself, but also there is relationship with others. That again is very important. Now, when one looks at relationship, self-relationship is by birth. There is you relating with yourself by birth. Number two, by belonging. I belong to this family. I belong to this group. So our relationship is because I'm a member of this family. I'm a child to these parents. These parents, I'm a parent, and in fact, to these children. So there is that relationship of belonging. But at the same time, there's a relationship of choice. Now, this kind of relationship is the one you choose, you decide. Now, the premarital relationship falls under this. The boyfriend, girlfriend, the person you want to marry, it's a relationship of choice. You choose. It's not a relationship of belonging, because you don't belong to a boyfriend or girlfriend. And that is why immediately things do not go well in a relationship of choice. The first question is, uhlalele ntoni? Because it's not a relationship of belonging. It is a relationship of choice. So if you have authority to remain into it, and you have authority to remove yourself from it. The relationship by birth then is a relationship from within, coming into terms with yourself, interacting with yourself. So that's a relationship. It's very also important. Ordinarily, these are the types of relationship that a person would go through. Family relationship, that's a relationship of belonging. We relate because we are a family. Now, immediately, there is no good relationship in a family. It sort of compromises the family.